Tescar's still stuck behind Jake Stevens at the moment, and this could be the difference between him starting second or first.
So when I gave you the ratings, there were 3 cars.
Oh my god! Allison Figueroa top of the board in the last 30 seconds! From last!
Bruh.
Across the line, no improvements from any side in the field. And that
Brandon, how do
means
you
that
feel
Allison
about a
Figueroa
GTR
for Reed Family Racing
Rotary.
takes it
Wow.
out of nowhere.
Please.
Dead last through
Actually,
almost the
nowhere.
entirety of qualifying. Figueroa will start on pole.
That was perfect.
Drivers,
Oops.
to your
He
cars.
withdraws.
Supercomputer moment.
Oh, he's done. He's done. He doesn't know what to
We
do.
begin the first race
shit.
back in WTSS
And
since 2021.
oh, you actually remember the year.
We're witnessing fucking history.
We are back.
We're back in black.
We're
and
so
We're
back,
so
boys.
fucking back.
Allison Figueroa leads us to the green. 10 rookies, 100 laps at Jukasa. We're underway.
Woo!
That is a certified crawdon sweep.
Good start on the outside lane from Constantine, who clears Tescar down the back straightaway for third into turn 3.
I am.
McLennan trying to hang around the outside of the 98 too, but Allison Figueroa will lead the first lap of the race here at Jukasa. But the 87's not giving up yet. He rips it back around the outside into turn 1. Down into turn 3 we go once again, in front of these Canadian fans who are getting a show put on for them. Constantine closing in on the lead duo as Wangzawad has jumped up to 5th and is looking for 4th on Tescar.
I actually do want to use one.
Rips around the outside of the 1 car against the Lightning Supersport machine. Meanwhile, McLennan is now halfway alongside the 98 of Figueroa into turn 3. And Wangzawad's going to clear Tescar maybe off of turn 4, not quite.
No, you won't.
Meanwhile, McLennan has to settle for 2nd. Figueroa clears, and Wangzawad clears around the outside into turn 1 for 4th.
Okay, so the outside clear rate isn't going to be the death line.
We've seen both lines work now. Bad run into turn 3 from McLennan. He overshoots the corner a bit. Figueroa gets a bit of a gap. 3 wide at the back of the field. Nearly contact between 2 of the Rocket Atkinson teammates. Van Dalen and Stevens nearly touching doors. And that is Reeves versus Innes for the 6th position as well. Give the position to Elijah Innes. Fastest lap of the race, Allison Figueroa at the moment puts it across the line. Only her and McLennan, the 2 drivers under the 21-second mark so far. 3rd fastest is Wangzawad at the moment, and then it's Constantine and Tescar. So your top 5 fastest drivers are in the top 5.
And the 2 slowest are at the back.
Yep.
Boo womp.
Constantine flips the script though that time by, and was the fastest, 3rd fastest of the drivers at the moment. But Figueroa jumps it down to a 20.89 that time, and so starting to light the timing sheets up. But now McLennan and Constantine respond, both with 20.8 to themselves.
Left.
Oh no. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, I'll take that.
Hey.
All right, go again, Patrick. Left to right.
Right.
Turn that ass up.
All healed up.
There are
That's cool.
no Canadians in the field for this race. So I say the closest driver to their having a home race for this race would be Elijah Innes from Pennsylvania.
No, his ass from Florida, dog.
Elijah
One more
Innes
time,
and Alex
Patrick, one more time.
Constantine. No, Constantine's not closer. Yeah, no, that would just be Innes. So Innes, this is probably the closest thing.
DC is to the south.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it upped all their IVs. Holy shit. Okay, we're good.
Oh, a 20.75 for Figueroa. That's quicker than her pole lap.
Wow. She's flying out there right now.
Constantine is catching
Assuming
McLennan
they're-
for 2nd.
I'm assuming there won't be pit stops.
No, this race will go the distance the whole way through.
He's going
Better run, because I'm coming.
He's all above.
You
The
better
first-
run.
The first rookie shootout we had back in Season 5. It was Mitchell Mark versus John Cittadino for the win, with Cittadino prevailing in the end, taking the lead with 12 laps to go in that running.
You see here, I was in the rookie race, but I wasn't a rookie. We 100% missed. Was it 3 seasons?
And I believe it was Kyle Bichelia who won the Season 6 rookie shootout. The short track ace. As one driver, I just saw 2 drivers actually just jumped up into the 20.8s. Teskar Jr. and Arnie Nugroho. The gap grows a bit. Figueroa with a 20.72. Monstrous lap time from the 98 that time. McLennan ran a 77, which would have been good enough for pole in this race in qualifying. But half a tenth down on Figueroa, even with that good of a lap. Nugroho with a 28.03. He's picked up the pace as he started to gap from the Van Dalen and Stevens machines. Looks like from the start of qualifying to now, Wong Zawad has definitely picked up the pace in terms of adaptability on these ovals. But his other 2 teammates, Van Dalen and Stevens, they seem to be the 2 struggling the hardest at the moment. Both touring car drivers themselves, not making the transition to ovals very well. But here comes Stevens down the inside of Van Dalen for not last. This is all for bragging rights at this point. They are miles
Hell
behind the
yeah.
rest of the field.
Hell yeah, the battle of mid.
The battle of...
They are, in fact, the Road Ringers.
It's
And
actually
Stevens
it's
goes
actually
up
the battle of worse than mid.
into the 9th position, past Van Dalen. Sebastian fights back though, ripping back around the outside into turn 1.
This is battle for not last.
Couldn't quite do it though, and Jake
Stevens
Stevens takes 9th.
Oh hell yeah!
I love myself some battles for not last.
I love it. I'm sorry.
There's only 3 drivers who have not cracked into the 20-second mark yet. Those drivers being Nelson Reeves and the two Rockets at the back of the field.
Man.
Speaking of Nelson Reeves, Nugroho is catching him quite rapidly now for that 7th position.
It's so unbelievably over.
You're so back.
Would Arnie count as a touring car driver this
No.
course?
Don't
Figueroa now up to a 20.705. What a ridiculous
She's
streak she's
ripping
on
it.
right now. Nugroho's running. Nugroho ran a 20.75. He is the 2nd fastest car on the racetrack, but he did not have the qualifying to show it, nor the early run speed. Now he's starting to really pick it up on the middle run. As he catches up to Reeves right now in the middle of this lap here, lap 20 out of 100. He could be on for a top 5 if he keeps this pace up. He is catching all the way up to Teskar pretty consistently.
Brandon, I got a question for you.
What's that?
How many drivers in this series have a painted helmet?
You.
Well, technically, I have the face.
Oh well, all the drivers like the actual helmet color layer is used, but the
Yeah.
Brandon,
yeah.
I got a question, Brandon.
But I didn't go psycho like I did.
How many of these drivers like the Beatles?
Actually, no, Mark, you
I
are
knew
one
it
of
was
2
gonna be
people
the
because
Beatles.
Kale
I
painted
knew
his
it.
fire suit and helmet.
I
how
was wondering
does it
if I
look?
did or not.
Do you have like a screenshot of it or not?
No, but you can see his blue suit in the car whenever he makes it through the camera angles.
I mean, I just copy pasted from another car, so it's not like I did anything
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh my God, a 20.6 for Allison Figueroa, 20.694.
Flying.
Nice.
How in the world does she keep finding pace? Those tires are 24 laps old.
Ah, crap. We'll figure this out. We have to stop.
Stop the count.
Stop
Zone
off
fake.
first, see.
Get real and fake simultaneously.
What's playing about?
We'll figure this out. That we're actually fake.
It's over.
Well, that's getting real. I always come to my.
We're all hallucinating
Sebastian
this.
Van Dalen struggling hard at the moment.
But we're gonna wake up in the caves.
He's now fallen off the back of teammate Stevens by quite some margin, and so Stevens and Van Dalen, 9th and 10th, they are 4 seconds behind the next car in line.
Damn.
And,
There's a nut on it today.
Constantine, chasing down McLennan for second place, has caught up to the 87 now, and is now quite close.
This is a certified McLennan C consistency moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna love like the crash down to reality when we get to the road courses.
Snap back to reality.
Oh, there goes Graham.
Oh, there goes gravity.
As he
Yeah,
starts
there
to do a
went,
blowover down the Andretti straight.
I'm bouncing off the walls again.
21.6 for Van Dalen, a second slower than Allison Figueroa.
Oh, there goes gravity. Turns into Peter
Absolutely
Dunbar.
bad.
It's not the first time we've seen a rookie unload bad here at the rookie shootout. William Brock, most notably last season in the Duke Motorsport 75. It finished 3 laps down in this race last season.
Oh yeah, I remember that team.
She almost did 60 to 100 on quantum processing.
Nice.
Actually, am I just gonna beat the level? Be funny.
Slamming your window because he's catching your people up.
Nugroho starting to charge back on Nelson Reyes here.
Hey, Kale, 1 through 6.
2.
2. It's Zapdos again. Oh my god. We're leading Zapdos.
I'm not doing it on purpose, I swear.
Alright, give me Juan. That's Flannery.
Looks like tire wear is finally starting to come in here. Figueroa is actually the slowest of the top 3. Has she possibly burned her stuff up? She was a 10th slower than both McLennan and Constantine last time by.
A downfall.
Meanwhile, Sebastian Van Dalen is actually running his fastest laps of the race at the moment, 21.1.
Agreed.
Still not in the 20s.
No, but nobody's gonna dip back below at this point with the tire wear.
The secret.
The only people that are still running them are the top 3 at the
Mine
moment.
soon enough.
You'll all see.
You'll see.
Maybe I spoke too soon. Figueroa with a 28.07 last time by. Teskar actually still running in the 20.x mark at the moment. 20.961 last time by, catching Wang Zawat for 4th in that number 1
Honestly,
car.
a hard line.
K-pop, more like
Good
K-pop.
job. Good job, Zankus.
Constantine's still keeping up with Jeff McLennan right now. 35 laps into the race at the end of this lap, and we're about to encounter our first lapped car of the season in Sebastian Van Dalen.
A horrible
We won't go for an
rebuttal
electric
Sebastian
movement right now,
Bourdais.
so we can just go. Should be Flare Blitz. Yep.
Did you guys see the news about Norm Benning?
Charge.
No, wow.
No.
What?
No.
Now that it's finally public information, Norm Benning's truck that he bought is a Henderson Motorsport 75 truck.
Oh.
Engine and all. Every single component about that truck is just 1 for 1 from what Clickerman ran last year.
Oh, you make you balling.
And a part of the deal is when he shows up to Talladega this year, Norm's truck will be being run out of the Henderson Motorsport shop, so it is a full-blown Henderson Motorsport effort.
Oh, damn.
Interesting.
The Vibe Zone sponsorship.
With the Vibe Zone
The
logo
Vibe
on
Zone
the B-pillar. Yep.
Vibe Zone on the
Figueroa
B-pillar.
coming up to lap Sebastian Van Dalen down the inside on the 81.
Wow, he actually was in line when he said this would this
This is a truck that has won super speedway races before.
Yeah. Wait, Clickerman won that with that truck, what, 2017?
Yeah, Talladega.
Yeah.
What's up, my day?
It's not the same chassis because Klugerman destroyed that chassis at Daytona like a year later.
Man.
This team is so good. I'm sad that I lost my starter pretty early, but
Boom.
Zapdos, Altaria, Crawdont, Zangoose, Gyarados, Claydol is fucking
So I guess while we have a bit of a downtime in the middle of the race, why don't we go look at some of the paint schemes we got on these cars? Figueroa using the same paint scheme we've normally had in that 98 for Reed Family Racing, the one that Stavino ran last season. Huh?
Not Jake Stavino.
So why is Stavino non?
Stavino is driving for Roush this season now. We got Sebastian Van Dalen in the 81, the Rocket Atkinson machine. That is the first ever Seat in WTSS competition. We got Jeff McLennan in a fourth entry for Maverick Motorsports in the 87. Constantine driving for his own Turbo Sports team, Mellow Yellow. Kind of like almost like a Bill Davis looking car. And then,
I actually did use the Bill Davis font.
Well, that's also the Bill Davis car design as well. Like the big stripe.
Honestly, I kind of I tried to base it off like the off the mellow yellow, like a recolored mellow yellow, like one from the Days of Thunder.
Then we got Chonarong Wongsuwat in the 08 for Rocket Atkinson. The Lightning Supersport #1 of Cale Teskar Jr., that Harley Davidson machine that looks awesome. By the way, this is a paint scheme that was made in 2003, is what this car is based off of. And it looks like something that was made modern day.
It reminds me of like...
I can't believe that a scheme that old looks that good.
It reminds me of like
crazy.
Kevin Harvick's like 2004 GM Goodwrench car.
Kind of. And then we got Elijah Innes in the Aqua Sim Sports #15. His own team.
Oh, you mean the Tricon 15?
Then we got Nelson Reeves in the Ditech Van Dalen 33 car. The Cheerios
car.
With the Gallikers and Ditech sponsorship as well alongside. And his other associates on the Shore Lodge and such on the car.
We have
Arnie Nugroho in the Jakarta Auto 45. The team had announced they were going to run Mercedes this season, but they couldn't afford the Mercedes, so they bought a couple old Camrys off some teams and decided to run those instead. And then last but not least, Jake Stevens in the main Rocket Atkinson #18 car. We go back up to live shots.
I believe that this is a real black avatar.
We go back up to live pictures. Figueroa now trying to lap Stevens in the 18. With McLennan having gapped away from Constantine, who seems to have fallen off towards the middle of the race, pace-wise at least.
Brandon, you should have named the headline "Turn 1 Update."
Oh, I hate you.
Yes.
Yes, I should have, but now I can't.
You can't boo.
Well, there is no update there, because it's the first appearance.
So Figueroa gets through on the 18. Now there's 8 cars on the lead lap as we're approaching halfway here at Jukasa. Across the line, we begin.
One initial
50.
release.
I said
1.0.
I said falling off on pace, but Constantine is the only driver left on track running sub 21 second lap times at the moment.
Let's fucking go.
Teskar still catching Wongsuwat for 4th, but at this rate, it's going to be another 20-30 laps if he catches at that rate to catch up to 4th. Speaking of catching, though, Nugroho once again to the back of Nelson Reeves just ran a 20.95 versus Reeves' 21.26.
So Nugroho definitely had to say a little bit of tire between now and then.
Figueroa back down into the 20.9s, but only just barely 20.98. McLennan running 21.05s. Constantine 20.96. There's Wongsuwat lapping teammate Van Dalen now. So obviously we can see who has adapted better to the ovals of this team already. By the end of this race, Wongsuwat should have lapped both of his teammates. Which that's like the ultimate bragging rights in motorsport, when you can absolutely decimate your teammate in a race.
Alright, Kale, let's see if you can do it again. 1 through 6.
I'm thinking 4.
Oh, you were close. Okay, we're leading Zangoose.
Van Dalen not making it easy.
Was it like 5 or?
It was 5. 5 was where.
5 was my second choice.
Van Dalen is not making it easy for Wongsuwat though, and as a result, Wongsuwat's having trouble getting past his teammate and has allowed Cale Teskar Jr. to get close for 4th.
Oh yeah, I forgot Carter left my team.
Meanwhile, Jeff McLennan
To join Bend Over.
now lapping Stevens to put the 9th place car a lap down for second.
Yeah, he's off to go back to Bodie's.
Look at the run from Nugroho
Bodie's
mid-corner
nuts.
on Nelson Reeves. Can't get the run off, though. Reeves gets a better run running that higher line and keeps the 7th position for now. They are both catching Elijah Innes, who has fallen off the pace harshly in that 15.
Yeah, Eric had not shaded tire fall.
Epic Elijah moment.
Constantine now trying to make quick work of Jake Stevens, probably hoping to get through on the next lap or so. There's your battle for 4th. Wong Zawat still having trouble getting past teammate Van Dalen, and Tescar's right on the back now in the 1 car. The battle for 4th is on. Tescar tries to arc the corner. He gets the run off because of it.
But
Down into turn
not
1.
gonna get
Wong Zawat trying to do the same. Tescar down the inside for 4th. Wong Zawat gets the run off, though, from the high line. Keeps the position for now.
How much is Van
Big
Dalen
send from
gonna be
Tescar.
affected?
Wong Zawat has to slide up the racetrack anticipating the dive bomb. Gets the run off the corner. Keeps the position for now. But the battle for 4th raging as Van Dalen is not making himself a friend to his own teammate at the moment on their debuts.
Yeah,
So
it's
is
doing
this
the
so is
beginning of
this
Monday.
Sebastian being a prick?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
This time, Wong Zawat tried to go around the outside of Van Dalen, and Van Dalen shifted up to the middle line to block Wong Zawat. I don't even know what's going on at this point with that. And that is allowing Tescar even further alongside of the 08. Is he going to be able to stay down the inside into 3? No, he won't. Wong Zawat gets the run through the mid-corner, gets down the inside of the 81 on corner exit. Cannot get the run off that he wants, though. Down into turn 1, Van Dalen stays ahead. Frustrating scenes, and probably a bit tense on the pit box over at Rocket Atkinson right now.
I'll beat your ass before the season starts.
If this is what the season is going to look like for the team, I dread to see the team meetings for all 30 weeks if they're all cooped up in a box together all year.
Yeah, they aren't allowed to leave.
Nugroho, right up to the back of Nelson Reeves. Reeves, I think, just brake checked him into the middle of the corner because Nugroho had to check up in the middle of the
I think
turn.
Arnie should just kill him. Like Nelson.
I think you should no.
And here comes Wong Zawat, finally down the inside of Van Dalen for the to put him a lap down and to keep the 4th position ahead of Tescar. Tescar trying to follow.
Okay.
Now will Van Dalen
Okay.
play nice?
Okay. Over under on how many weeks until one of his teammates punches Van Dalen in the face.
I don't know.
0.
Wong Zawat has
It's gonna
gotten
be after
through,
this.
and the very next lap, it looks like Tescar is gonna follow.
Brandon. How would you feel if I made my Nissan R32 GTR a mid-engined vehicle?
I don't care.
No, I think you'll care after how it looks. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Tescar having a bit of trouble with Van Dalen, so maybe it's just Van Dalen not being nice to every car that tries to lap him.
It's gonna get really stupid.
As he tries to send it around the outside of the 1 into turn 1 here.
It's gonna get crazy stupid.
Nice.
This bitch is gonna be
Oh, shut up, Ho.
stupid. Hey, that's mean.
Hey. Hey.
Banana.
And finally goes through Tescar Jr., putting Van Dalen a lap down, but he has been cost a lot of time in the battle for 4th against Wong Zawat.
No, I don't want to.
Speaking of battles, Nugroho is battling with Nelson Reeves still for that 7th position, but the race leader, Allison Figueroa, right up to the back of the 45 and already to the inside.
I just ate cheese. No, I'm just kidding. I ate pizza.
Figueroa trying to lap half the field in this race.
Yeah, what's
Still running 21 flats and 21 ones while in traffic. Ridiculous numbers.
Tyler, 3 seconds clear back to 87.
2.9 now back to Jeff McLennan, who ran a 21.08 last time by.
This car's
According
gonna
to
be
has the
fucked
benefit
up.
of clean air, however.
This car's gonna be fucked
Figueroa trying to clear the 45 through 3 and 4. And will. Putting Nugroho a lap down in the 8th position.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
And next up for Figueroa will be the third three.
Next up, Nelson Reeves, as we are approaching 30 laps to go here at Jukasa. And I don't want to get all commentators' curse on these guys, but everybody's cars have held up pretty good so far. We had a lot of mech failures in the first 2 rookie shootouts, but this one, all 10 cars have stayed in one piece so far.
No, now they're not gonna stay in one piece, Brad.
Yeah, you
It's
fucking
all
piece
your
of shit.
fault. Wow,
Brad.
man, that was much. That was a lot.
Yeah, that Gary Nelson Reeves breaking down and then me crying.
Hey, man, just
Cry about it.
I will cry about it.
No, your car's not a Ferrari.
True. Okay, I might say the same.
what's the stupidest car manufacturer you allow? Brandon?
Goose has returned.
Figueroa down the inside to lap Nelson Reeves.
Brandon, what's the stupidest car
Sean's
manufacturer
team was
you allow?
Sean's team used Ladas for a few seasons.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's fair enough. I don't know.
And Figueroa laps Nelson Reeves now in the 33.
Yo, can I run,
6 cars in the
can I
lead
run the
lap.
Dodge Marrow?
No.
I got a mid-engine car. I thought it would look more fucked up, but it's not too bad.
This means you stink.
Stop being mean. No, don't race me. Oh, I'm going to grow and grow.
I'm back to go.
Someone step close
I'm
to
about
your
to
head.
blow.
I'm about to blow.
I'm about to blow.
Hello, sire. I'm about to blow.
I'm about to come after my pants.
I slammed.
Hello, sire. I'm creaming. Nope.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
sire, this. Respectfully, I ask you to please pardon me.
2.4
jealous.
seconds between Figueroa and McLennan. But McLennan still has to get through this lap traffic.
I slammed.
Nugroho and Reeves, and they maybe go into battle here.
Yep, they are
Nugroho
close up
up right to
again.
the back of Reeves. Reeves did a good job of holding off Nugroho long enough to his tires are too hot and he cannot make a move. But he said to do that for about 25 laps. Well, technically not 24 because he did the lap down.
I see Sebastian Van Dalen up ahead, about to go 2 laps down.
Well, at the very least, all these three can say one thing. At least I'm not a Sebastian Van Dalen.
At least I'm not a stupid little bit.
It's my name in Brian Crafton.
Fuck a man named Brabington.
Sir Brabington the Third.
Crap.
McLennan now dealing with Nugroho. This could be interesting, because if Nugroho and Reeves give McLennan a bad enough time, it could allow Constantine to close back up for second.
So, Patrick, I have a situation.
Oh no.
Oh god, what happened?
Oh no.
What?
Bad.
Juan was hard. We made it. But it was hard.
I mean,
I
What
had
god.
only the Zapdos left. Everyone else is gone.
Kyle,
It's a
honestly,
fucking massacre.
honestly, same.
Honestly, Kyle. Yeah.
I need to catch some Pokemon.
Now Figueroa back to the back of Ennis.
Yep. Figueroa now catching
Hey, going
Innis.
to the back of Van Dalen.
20 laps to go here at Jukasa.
You.
And there's 2 different lappings going on at the moment.
Aiden.
Figueroa on Innis, down the inside into turn 3. Doesn't even give Innis a chance to keep the lead lap.
Get boo womp.
Sunflower.
Well, I have
Well,
someone
Ennis
else
does
now.
rock a fight. But can't rock a
It's
fight longer
something.
than one.
And there he goes.
I Figueroa will lap.
And call JG Wentworth.
She's fine.
877.
But Jessica ahead, and
Chanel.
Van Dalen was running for his life, trying to not go 2 laps down.
And
Well, I think
Sebastian
that'd
Van
be all in
Dalen
vain.
on the verge of going a second lap down now in that 81. Just trying to survive.
I'm about to blow.
And there it is. Jeff McLennan, still stuck behind Arnie Nugroho, has allowed Alex Constantine to close in for that second position. We could still have a fight for that silver medal at the end of the race.
Come on, let's go.
Roll Tide.
And there's Figueroa
Give me
making
some-
quick work of Van Dalen to put him a second lap down. We now only have half the field on the lead lap.
Inject that false hope straight into my veins.
Come back, we'll have 16 laps to go for Figueroa. And
McLennan
Mark
tries to arc the
has
corner, but a
failure.
huge send from Constantine who tries to carry the speed.
Oh, guys, he's there, but
ran the lower
McLennan-
line and does not get the run off the corner he would have wanted.
McLennan keeps the spot for the moment. Right in front of them, Nugroho and Reed's battle for 6th, Otto Lata, or battle for 7th. Otto
McLennan scares Nugroho out of the corner, goes down the inside.
Right, he needed to force the move. But Nugroho won't back off. He gets to run around the outside.
Into one we
but
go.
McLennan sent it in anyway. And now
And he's about to blow.
Go.
Same.
Oh! Constantine almost clips the right rear of McLennan's car and has to check up and miss the whole corner.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm absolutely fucking screwed.
I think you are.
My Elite Four team is going to be Zapdos, Slacking, and Eradicate.
Oh, Beepus.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it.
it. That's
And
it,
that is
yeah.
McLennan through on Nugroho, but not on Reeves. 13 laps to go here at Jukasa. This battle for second not over yet. Meanwhile, Wong
might
to
not
Watt
be
on
over.
the verge of lapping teammate Stevens and will have lapped both of his teammates if that happens. McLennan getting held up by Reeves, but Constantine still having trouble with Arnie Nugroho. And Nugroho
Yeah, Nugroho has not made himself a good black car.
just parking it in the middle of the corner. Oh, there we go. Constantine down the inside into 3. McLennan on Reeves. Can't get the runoff he wants, though. Constantine's going to have to make this happen now, or else he might make himself too far back to have any shot at catching back up to McLennan, as they're catching Sebastian Van Dalen now to put him a second lap down for themselves. Into 3 once again for
Sebastian Van
Constantine.
Sebastian Van Dalen. This is a certified Sebastian Van Dalen moment.
I would just like to point out the fact that Sebastian Van Dalen is about to be lapped a second time by second place. His teammate, Jake Stevens, who is the next car in line, is 3/4 of a lap ahead of him.
Yeah, and the last teammate on the lead lap.
Yep. McLennan down the inside on Nelson Reeves. Constantine clears Nugroho and is going to hope that McLennan has more trouble with Reeves and Van Dalen. It's going to be interesting if McLennan can't clear Reeves yet. By the time they catch Van Dalen, what's going to happen with that battle?
This is where finishing. This is where the C finishing starts kicking in. He's screwed.
McLennan will get through on Reeves.
McLennan trying to get through on Reeves. Still not clear yet into 1.
Now
Reeves
it's clear.
Sends it back around the outside. Can't quite stay there. McLennan gets
Constantine
through.
make a move
Is he
now.
going to try and make a move on Van Dalen into turn 3 here? Yes, he will.
He has
Jeff
to.
McLennan risking it all, and so's Constantine risking it all up into the bumper and shoves Nelson Reeves up the track into turns 3 and 4.
The aggressive really coming out from Constantine. Back up front, we have 7 to go for race leader Alison Figueroa.
Yes, we do.
McLennan's around.
McLennan gets through on Van Dalen. Constantine's going to get through on Reeves, and that's going to allow Nugroho down the inside of Nelson Reeves for 7th.
Because the fastest car all race long has not been able to find a way around that 33 till right now.
Oh my god!
Oh, but Reed goes right to
And
the back
Van
around the
Dalen makes
outside
himself a terrible lap
of
car
Nugroho.
and blocks off Constantine, chokeholding the entire group here.
Pretty tight situation.
I think
Nugroho clears Nelson Reeves for 7th.
3.
There's Constantine down the inside on Van Dalen at last. Here at Jukasa as Nugroho runs wide through the corner to get a run off the turn. 5 laps to go here in Jukasa, coming to 4 to go.
Glee Caltech car was just barely stay on the lead lap.
Test car is going to keep it on the lead lap, only just. And there is Wongzawad having lapped Stevens now, so Wongzawad has lapped both of his teammates.
And Reed is not quite done with Nugroho yet.
Reed's
He's
back around the
still
outside of Nugroho, but
trying to
Diggo's going to
fight.
get down the inside here.
Oh, Reed almost bumped him in the 3.
Almost contact for the 7th position as Nugroho is going to get through to lap Van Dalen for a second time, or for a first time, and that will
Now
allow
Reed gonna
Reeves down the inside the very next run through.
But I do not believe that I recall at the time. There's now only 2 laps to go for the pair of them.
2 laps to
2
go for Allison Figueroa. Shocked everybody by jumping from last on the timing sheets to pole in the final 30 seconds of qualifying. And we thought, okay, is she going to be able to maintain speed like that? She brought the pace down to a 20.6 during the race, which was an entire 10th quicker than her pole lap. The white flag falls, 1 lap to go for the Reed Family Racing 98. An absolute speed and consistency shown out of this rookie from Allison Figueroa down the back straightaway for the final time. And Allison Figueroa will come through the final couple corners. Domination! Destroying the field and lapping half of them. Figueroa wins the rookie shootout in Jukasa. Second place is going to go down to Jeff McLennan. Alex Constantine third. Fourth place is going to go to Chanarong Wongzawad, having lapped both of his teammates in an impressive showing. And Cale Teskar Jr. brings it home 5th and the last car on the lead lap for Lightning Supersport. 6th place, Elijah Innes. 7th for Arnie Nugroho. 8th for Nelson Reeves. 9th for Jake Stevens. And 2 laps down in last, Sebastian Van Dalen.
This is either going to be the quickest wipe known to man, or somehow the greatest Radicate sweep of all time. There is no in between here. I have given Radicate as many speed EVs as I can, and he has a choice band. He's going hard or he's gonna die.
Not a single mechanical failure for the entire 100 laps there from all 10 cars. Not a single.
Not even a damage 0.
Not even a single anything really.
Yeah. Not even anybody in the wall.
It was a good race. Not up front, but there were some good battles in the midfield.
Not for the
Sell
lead.
everything so I can get a free heal at the end here. I'm not a free, but it's a heal. Don't need a Mystic Water.